Hey, what up, YouTube? It is Major G, and I am back again. This time with the brand new season 2 series premiere. Oh no, season 2 season premiere of Supergirl. Any of you guys who have been watching my reactions, you guys know I've been waiting for the brand new season of Supergirl. I am very excited about this. Can't wait to see it. I think the biggest thing that I've been waiting for is finding out who is on that ship. That's what I most want to know, is who is on that ship. And I don't think I've seen anything really of that yet. I remember hearing, I was in a YouNow chat with Chainsaw Reacts, and he was suggesting I believe it was him who was suggesting that it was Miss Martian. But and I'm actually kind of glad that I haven't seen anything of this yet, in terms of the in terms of who it is. So because there haven't really been very many. Well, there haven't been nearly as many trailers for Supergirl as there have been for the other shows. So I am definitely looking forward to this. So let's go ahead and get on with this. It's time for the brand new episode of Supergirl. Here we go.
To Earth to protect my baby cousin, Kal-El.
He got the little, I love how he has a little Superman curl. Baby Kal-El has a little Superman curl already.
I have friends and allies. I have a family.
Yeah!
After so many years
Barry!
of being lost, I am finally home.
Yeah, I love that. That must be the CW. That's a bonus of being on CW now. Oh, we're starting it like this. Oh, this is good. This is very good.
We need to stop it, or there could be major casualties.
I've got it.
I don't.
Almost got it.
Yeah, I don't remember this part. Yeah, we're beginning it with this. I'm okay with that.
It's from Krypton.
What? Oh.
Supergirl, be careful.
Please tell me it's Mon-El. Please tell me it's
Don't know
Mon-El.
what's in there.
Oh my god.
It's a man. Please tell me it's Mon-El. Please tell me it's Mon-El.
Where are we?
The Department of Extra-Normal Operations.
Wait. This has always been here with the glass and the views, and you made me fly to that cave every day?
DEO has several facilities, Kara.
A bat bit me in the last one. Hey, sis. You knew about this place, too?
Yeah, it's like a block from my apartment. It's kind of like the old place, maybe better.
He has to be from Krypton. He must have escaped before the planet exploded like Clark and I did.
He's comatose. His vitals are stable, breathing is normal. There's nothing else we can really learn from him because...
That proves he's from Krypton.
It only proves he's not human, which means he could be dangerous.
Oh my god. Please tell me it's Mon-El.
With the investigation.
They're going so obvious with he's a Kryptonian that he can't be from Krypton.
I got bored. I thought I'd pick up a new line.
Out. No aliens trying to destroy the Earth. Just him and me together, like normal people, doing what people do on dates.
Okay.
Which is what?
What? Miss Grant?
Ugh, they offered me a seat on the venture, but I turned them down. What would I possibly have in common with a bunch of rich people in a rocket ship seeking existential answers to their meaningless lives?
I love Cat Grant. God,
What's your answer?
I am so glad she's back.
Well, it's only been 12 hours since you asked me to choose a new position, and most of those hours I was asleep.
Really? I offer you the keys to the kingdom, and you just go to sleep.
It was nighttime.
How many hours do you think I slept last night, Kira? 2. Because I
Did
care
you say-
about
she just
the
called her
worst time
Kira
of my
again.
life. Miss Tessmacher!
Tessmacher?
Yes, Miss Grant.
Does this dressing look drizzled on?
Yes.
No. No, this lettuce is drowning. It's floating on a sea of ranch like little Kate Winslet's in Titanic. Get it out of my sight.
Miss Tessmacher?
Is the best
Oh my
replacement
God.
for you. You could come. She went to Yale. So did George Bush.
Oh!
Now get out and dig deep.
Oh my god. Oh. I thought she was in underwear for a moment. What made me excited like that? That's a really cool looking spaceship, dude. I'm guessing this is supposed to be a commercial airliner. Here we go.
Mr. White. No, Mr. White.
Go.
Yes, Mr. White.
We can only hope wherever he is, he's seeing this.
Yeah!
I pray she's watching this.
She is.
Get out there.
Need a hand?
Hey, cuz.
It's good to see you.
This looks like a job for the both of us.
Absolutely.
He really sounds like a Superman.
I usually say hi.
Me too.
Way to go, Supergirl.
That's Superman.
I used to change his diapers. No way.
I'm not exactly sure you have to tell them that.
No, I think I really
That was cool. That was really cool. That was cool.
Honor, sir.
Pleasure. I just want to thank you all for your hard work protecting Earth.
Oh, brother.
You didn't know she was bringing him here.
Yeah, I know. He's so cheesy sometimes.
Oh, he's coming toward me.
Win. This is my cousin, Superman.
I have a million questions. Okay. When Lex Luthor set off the earthquake in California, did you gauge the focal depth with your X-ray vision?
Wait. Breathe.
Alex.
Oh my god.
Cora. John?
Superman. Nice to see you again.
Oh, don't worry, I won't be staying long.
Well, I just invited Superman to visit our mystery guest.
Follow me.
Is there some kind of rivalry here?
What's with those two?
It's me. Your cousin smells terrific.
Enough.
Oh, hey, speaking of age, I've been meaning to ask. Superman, you're 12 years older than Kara, right? Because you do not look it.
Kryptonians age at a much slower rate here on Earth.
You look fantastic.
Ah,
Can you
good.
finish? We
I'm
have
glad
something
they.
more
I'm
important to
glad
talk
they
about.
threw that in.
The venture.
So what happened between you and Superman?
Nothing.
Just seems like this conversation's over.
Yeah. I thought Superman was. In season 1, they made it sound like they were cool with each other.
Sorry, so...
Excuse me. Miss Grant, are you okay? You didn't tell me that you know Clark Kent. Oh, God, not you two. What?
Nothing. I do. Yes, I know him. Him and Jimmy have been friends for years.
Do I have anything in my teeth?
No.
Clark
God,
Kent,
dude.
as I live and breathe.
Lois and I are great. We're still going strong.
Oh, so she's not still hung up on Superman?
You know, I'd say that she has room in her life for both of us.
Well, that's modern.
Oh.
No.
Oh.
She's always like that with Clark. She goes gaga for him. She actually sent him a drunk text once. It was slower.
No. Oh, that's gross.
Yeah, that's what she did on TV. Good save.
Thanks.
It's a super telepathy. It's a power you'll get someday.
Really?
Yeah. Jimmy and I are friends. We talk.
For so long, I kept my head down and moved forward, and life was simple. And now I have all these options. An amazing guy at any job I want.
I think
and
that super telepathy was a power at one point.
I'm stuck.
Come here.
Really nice.
Trust yourself, Kara. Listen to your heart. If things are right with James, you'll know it.
I'm really feeling the super vibe from him. Like that's
I know why
off
you and
on.
Superman aren't the best of friends.
I'm amused by the call letters on that. NCFK NO. Am I the only one who caught that? Nice. Nice. Wow. This is awesome.
We're moving back to Gotham.
Oh my god, really? Are you serious? Moving back to Gotham. Are you kidding me?
Actual print from the wreckage. John Corbin, international assassin for hire. He's been linked to Intergang, Casnian terrorists, and the genocide in Corto Maltese. If you want somebody high profile
Intergang.
killed, this is the guy to hire.
But who would want Lena Luthor?
I was wrong about you, Miss Luther. I'm sorry.
Well, if I can make a believer out of Clark Kent, there's hope yet. What about you, Miss Danvers?
That was a little simple.
Well, like I said, I'm not a reporter.
You could have fooled me. I hope this isn't the last time we talk.
I hope not either.
I have a feeling that
Okay,
she might have set this up on her own.
I made my decision.
So, yo, that was pretty awesome. That was awesome. That was essentially why I like Supergirl, why I like the TV series Supergirl. It had everything that I love in it. And Tyler made a very good suit. He made a great Superman. He made a great Clark. I was kind of worried about that because once again, CW got somebody else from Teen Wolf. And, well, I mean, the last guy, and that was Colton Haynes, if you guys didn't know. Colton Haynes, who was Arsenal on Arrow, came from Teen Wolf. So this is good. Tyler Hoechlin is only going to be in a few episodes, so I'm glad. It's as much as I like him as Superman. The title of the show is Supergirl, and it's not supposed to be Superman. And there wasn't initially. Superman even wasn't really supposed to be in the show. Like, he was supposed to only be mentioned every now and then like maybe make an appearance like the back of his head or something like that. But I'm quite satisfied with how he was presented here. So I'm definitely happy with this. And once again, he was a special guest star, so I'm glad that he's only going to be... That means he's not going to be a regular. He's only going to show up for maybe a few episodes based on what he was saying. And then, of course, they threw in a couple of little things which are great also, like one of my things against Tyler was that, like, he didn't really look like he was older than Kara, or much older than her. And then they just threw in that throwaway line, like, oh, well, gosh, aren't you supposed to be, like, 12 years older than her right now? And it's like, and they're like, oh, well, we age slower, which is true. That is a comic book answer. In the comics, it has mostly been established that Kryptonians age slower than humans do. So, on, I think it's Earth 2. On Earth 2 in the old comics, Superman, I think, looks young. That's why he looks younger than everybody else. in Red Sun. In Red Sun, Superman literally lives for, I believe it's millions or thousands of years. It's one or the other. It's either thousands or millions of years. He lives on beyond beyond like generations and like generations into the future. And yeah, I'm not going to say the spoiler if you haven't read Red Sun. Red Sun is a really good Elseworld Superman story. It's one of the better ones. And they actually throw in a really cool twist at the end of it. So, but yeah, it's how much slower they age is, it tends to depend on what the story is about, but usually, yeah, they tend to age slower. What else? Oh yeah, that's right. And then what was it called? It was in what was that one? Kingdom Come. In Kingdom Come, he aged slower than the others. I think he had like a little bit of silver, whereas like Batman, like him and Wonder Woman, like still had mostly black hair, whereas Batman had a full head of white hair. Lex Luthor was aging, and yeah. So, but anyway, yes, I'm getting off topic here, but there were some really good hints that there was something that they did. I feel like I was on the right track by predicting that the person in the shuttle was Mon-El. And that's that in the comics, oh no, excuse me. And that it's very early on in the episode, you might remember, Supergirl kept saying, he must be Kryptonian. He's gotta be Kryptonian. Everything was from Krypton. So therefore he is Kryptonian. And it's like, it almost made me want to just go, that means he's not Kryptonian. That means he can't be Kryptonian. Look, the needle snapped off. He's a Kryptonian. And it's like, I really, really hope it's Mon-El. That's what's really making me hope it's Mon-El. But it would be weird that, well, no, not necessarily. She wouldn't necessarily know. Because I think the Dalaxamites, I think their planet was destroyed before Krypton, I want to say, or something like that. Like, it was destroyed before Krypton. So there's a chance she might not know about them. But, and because his ship would have been in an area where time doesn't move, that would explain why he and you know what? I think he was wearing red too. And that would also be a very good indicator that it's Mon-El, because in the comics, Mon-El's costume is red. So like keep in mind the House of well, not House of El, but like the El cousins, Supergirl and Superman, both have blue costumes with red capes. Mon-El, on the other hand, has a red costume with a blue cape. So there's a very good chance that it could be Mon-El, now that I think about it, especially since he had the red outfit on. So that's also an indicator that it could be Mon-El. And also Dalaxamite's powers are basically the exact same as a Kryptonian's power. And it would especially help that they brought up the whole kryptonite thing this episode, because the Dalaxamite's actual weakness is lead. So I could see how it would be possible for them to kind of not really think of him as a Kryptonian, and then, or think of him as a Kryptonian, and then like they go to throw the kryptonite at him, and he just kind of looks at it like, what's this supposed to do? Whereas if they come across lead, which is actually being phased out in modern day, there's a very good chance that then he would actually be affected by it. So yeah, that would be interesting. Because back when he was introduced, lead was used in everything. So I believe that was one of the reasons why Superman had to throw him into the Phantom Zone. Because when he originally showed up in the 60s, I want to say it was, 60s or 70s, there was still lead in paint and all that stuff all around, all over the country. So, like, Mon-El couldn't really do anything in that timeline, or in that time, because he was constantly affected by lead poisoning. Whereas nowadays, we have lead, but we don't use it nearly as much as we used to. So there is a possibility that they could end up just, so Superman threw him into the Phantom Zone, and then the Legion found him near the 30th century, and there was like no lead in the future, so that they were able to pull him out and like cure him and all that stuff, like cure his lead poisoning, and he just stayed on with them in the 30th century. So there's a very good possibility that could happen. It's going to turn out to be Mon-El. He may end up coming across some lead, and then that would be a great introduction to the Legion, because we already know that the Legion exists in the Supergirl universe, because once again, when Supergirl went into the Fortress of Solitude, there was the Legion ring, the Legion flight ring. So I am super excited. I'm very positive that this is going to be Mon-El, and that my prediction is going to be right. So this is awesome. This is absolutely awesome. So let me know what you guys thought. I was once again, very excited by this. Tyler was a great Clark. He was a great Superman. Love seeing him in the costume. I love the special effects that they were using. The special effects look fantastic. I'm amused. I'm amused that they actually... One of the cool things about Supergirl is that they'll like throw in all these things about that are like tied into real world or real actual things or something like that. Like, what I mean is they'll break the fourth wall. That's what I mean. So like or not break it, but like they'll like start knocking on the fourth wall. So like they'll like draw attention to some things that you're like actually thinking. You're like, really? Wait, what? And then like they'll just draw attention to like, I knew it. So they definitely did it this episode. And Supergirl was great for doing that. So I'm definitely looking forward to this season. This season is already looking like it's going to be great. And so yeah, let me know in the comments what you guys think. If you liked what you saw, like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. And what do you guys expect for this season? Are you agreeing with me that this is going to be Mon-El? Did you already figure that it was going to be Mon-El in the beginning? So yeah, let me know in the comments. Talk about it. Discuss amongst yourselves. And until next time, I will see you guys later.
Oh my God.